Hi guys, my name is Conrad Wilson, and today I'll be continuing showing off my demo for my third-person platformer game that I'm working on. This week I've been working on including an opening door sequence, and the end result is actually pretty simple. So I'm just going to go hop straight into Unity and show that off. As you can see, I have a lovely big door here. The door is very physical, and you cannot get through it. But as you can see on this wall here, we have a button. Very simple thing. We got the button hooked up to the door. When you press it, it opens. Lovely. I've got checks for the fact that you've got to be facing the button, so you can't just press it from any direction. But when you press it correctly, bam, and we have a nice little cutscene, just like that. So yeah, I've been working on getting the button working, getting camera movement working, and object movement working, and also yeah, that whole cutscene sequence. So let's have a look at how I did that. To start off, every door and button has a UUID, which is a string, and that's got a match between the two button and the door, and that links them together essentially. And then that whole system is done automatically. Within the code, what I had before is that I had my attacking motions, which is the normal interact button. But this is the same button to open the doors, so if I'm currently attacking, then I can't press the button. But if I try to interact while I can press the button, I press the button. As simple as that. You also can't press the button multiple times after the door is open. So yeah, let's look at the code. So before, I had the attacking code mixed in with all of the player code within the play movement script. Now I extracted that and chucked it in its own separate player action script. So basically, same thing as before. We've got a whole check on if you can attack. But first, it'll be checking for a door. If there is a door button to be pressed, or based on the fact that you can input, and there is an input. Simple as that. If you can press the door button, then it runs the code. This whole segment here is basically disabling and enabling things. Killing my movement, stopping that, freezing me, setting me to a lovely position which is directly in front of the button. And that movement doesn't actually look choppy or weird because at the exact same moment, I switched the camera from the main to the panning camera. Now that panning camera is a child object of the door button system. And that will automatically, you can place that start position wherever you like, but it will automatically lerp to the position of the door in a nice and smooth way, no matter where you position it. So you can go back into the source here, go to the button, grab this camera, and put it somewhere else, anywhere else. I'm gonna put it up here for no reason. And as you can see, when the button's pressed, I'm up here for some reason, and it will still smooth lerp to right in front of the door. Now it will always lerp to in front of the door, and it's a central position of whatever the door size is at a certain distance away from it, which is real neat. But yeah, as the code works, it swaps over the cameras and it puts you in the right position, and it locks your controls so you can't do anything whilst you're in the cutscene. So yeah, when you press the button, everything starts running. All this does is that it basically checks if you can press it, and it does that by checking that you're not currently punching or attacking or doing anything else, and that you have a door and button. Now that is decided through the triggers. So the button has a lovely trigger volume, which is here. If the player moves into this, then code will be run to find the door, the door button, find the attached camera, and get the linked door that has the same UID as the button. Now, if it can do all of this, it will return true on everything, and everything will work. And as that happens, you hit it will start the animation for the player to start hitting the button. Now I have a marker on the animation strip that when it reaches the maximum punch position, I wonder if I can grab it real quick. Where am I going? I am going to my animations. I highly doubt I can find it. Maybe I can. Jump, get hit, punch, attack. I feel like I made a custom one, so it probably won't be here. Also, this is a two-handed sword. Why am I here? Here we go. These are the ones. Now, if I open up this up in the animation, there's my little marker. Door button hit. Can I get a preview of this? Probably not. But basically, as soon as the actor reaches maximum punch, it triggers this, which in turn triggers this short little script here that just says to the door button, "We're opening it. We've pressed the button. Time to go." And at that motion, we take that in, and we're like, "Oh, okay, we're all going." So we set up everything, and we start pressing or unpressing the button. This whole function is basically has three lerp elements, and that's it. One for pressing the button down, and one for unpressing it. It happens one after another. And then the camera pans. As the camera pans, once it reaches 75% of the way, it will then tell the door, "Yo, time to open." So if we head on over to the door function, even simpler again, all this does is that it has a timer and a lerp function to open the door. And when it's done, it will just tell the player that the door button sequence has been complete. And when it's complete, the player script will be like, "All right, let's let the player do input again and switch the cameras back," and it's all done. And that's pretty much the whole system. So yeah, very simple. Nice backend stuff to make things work automatically. But yeah, that's everything I got. I want to show off to you guys. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.